everybody, it's your boy TapMana, and today we are opening 7 packs of Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. I have a couple draft boosters, and then I have the rest of the set boosters. Hopefully we can get a doubling cube, just like my friend pulled, as one of the list cards from it. So let's get right into it. So I thought we would start off with the draft boosters, and then work our way through the set boosters here. Now, again, at the end of this video, I'm going to be announcing the winner of our last giveaway for the bundle for Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. It's been hard to get product in my area, so I've been looking around. I'm still working on getting more, even doing some trade-ins to make it happen. But this video itself is also a giveaway. I'll be announcing it 2 weeks from now. I should actually see what the date is before I try to speak on that, but I'll go ahead and announce the date when I announce our winner at the end of the video, just so that we don't have to worry about that now. But we're going to take our time with these packs, simply because we only have 7 right now, and I want to just sit back and enjoy the magic, the glory of the art that we have here. We're starting off with the Dragon's Fire as our first common. We're going to slow roll through the first pack or two. Bar the Gate. Paladin's Shield. Shambling Ghast. Hill Giant Herd Gorger. Neverwinter Dryad. And a cool art, a showcase art, Null Hunter. That's pretty neat. You come to a river, choose one, fight the current, which is returning a target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, or you find a crossing. Target creature gets a +1/+0 until the end of the turn and cannot be blocked. Okay, we have an upside down Evolving Wilds. Interesting. Set that aside. And our cards are upside down again. So here's our uncommons here. Our first one was, let's go ahead and go back here. Chesra, Death Whisperer. Legendary creature, Human Elf Warlock. When Chesra, Death Whisperer, enters the battlefield, target creature blocks this turn if able. Whispers of the Grave. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, you may pay 2 life. If you do, draw a card. Okay, yeah, I can see stuff happening with that. I don't know if I'd put it in my own black and green elf deck, but who knows? I know I have some juice in there. Sudden Insight is our second uncommon. And another legendary creature, Barrowin of Clan Under. When Barrowin of Clan Under enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon. Whenever Barrowin Clan of Under attacks, return up to 1 creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield if you completed a dungeon. Okay, that's cool. And it's legendary. I think I might have to get my own copy of this and make a deck after that, because I just recently made a deck and I really enjoyed it. I should actually go ahead and post that, right? I should post the deck that I make. How about this? I'll look for a Barrowin of Clan Under and I'll try to make a deck for it involving dungeons, and I'll post it on here. And our rare is a showcase Minion of the Mighty. And then we have a foil showcase Underdark Basilisk, a Swamp, and one of the dungeons. Hurrah! Alrighty then. So that was the first pack. I would say for a draft booster, that was actually really nice. That was a very enjoyable experience for a draft booster. So, but yeah, I'll go ahead and announce. Once I announce the winner for our last giveaway at the end of the video, I'll go ahead and provide a solid date on when I'll be giving these packs away. I'm really rooting. I hope one of you get a Tiamat. I have not pulled a Tiamat yet. I pulled all this other great stuff for myself and for friends, but not a Tiamat. And I've been inspired to try to get one. So, like we have an inspiring bard here. This is me in actual card form. Let's zoom into that. Yep, there's me. You can see me. Wake up, my friends. There are deeds to be done and treasures to be won. That's absolutely true. Wake up. Go and get it. For those of you who haven't yet, I highly recommend having a sip of water today. Have some water. Go have a glass of water. That's good for you. Price of Loyalty. Mordenkainen's Polymorph. Priest of Ancient Lore. Thieves' Tools. You come to the Null Camp. Baleful Beholder. Devour Intellect. Okay, let's look at this one-drop sorcery here, because I've been looking at every one-drop to try to make a CEDH deck and just look at efficiencies, and seeing that this one allows target opponent to, target opponent discards a card, and this is a sorcery speed. If mana from a treasure was spent to cast a spell, instead that player reveals their hand, and you choose a non-land card from it, then that player discards a card. But getting a treasure on the first turn, I mean, I don't know. There's stuff that lets you do that, I'm sure. Owl Bear Showcase. Let's go ahead and set our stuff aside. I'll go ahead and put Showcase up here for now. Showcase Rares up here as well. And then we'll put regular Rares right there. We have a Blink Dog. I actually played this when I played the pre-release. And this is a useful dog. This is a useful creature. I like it a lot. And then we have an Ingenious Smith. Do we get a foil Eliwick or a foil Tiamat? No, but we have a dungeon map because we had one more in common in the way. But I actually used a dungeon map in my own deck as well, and it's pretty useful as a little mana rock there. And then our rare is a Loyal Warhound. Okay, they added more dogs to the set, or to the magic, which I appreciate. Let's take a nice look at that. When it ETBs, if an opponent controls more land than you, search your library for a basic plains, then put it into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Okay, for 2... with Vigilance, 3/1, I'll respect it and I'll take it. I like it. And I'll go ahead and sleeve these up for whoever wins. I'll definitely sleeve these and make sure they're in good packaging. Hulking Bugbear. That's a goblin. 3/3 haste goes out right out there. It's nice foil. You could probably see that. That's really nice foil right there. Clean. Going in the foil pile. Then we have a Set Island. Alarmed by the news you brought, the storm giant king of Maelstrom has called his kin to council. Ooh, somebody's got in trouble. All right. We got our tokens, our lands here. We got some showcase up there. Let's go ahead and align that for those of you who appreciate a nice alignment. And now we're going to get started with the set boosters. Now, these 3 packs I picked up at a local game store, which I wanted to support. And these 2 other packs that are in the blister packs actually were saving from a mail package opening from not too long ago. So because I have 3 in this pile, we'll start off with this and then start evening out in the piles. Now, we'll see who has more juice for us. We'll see who my buddy who sent me these packs through the mail, or if this is my local LGS giving me the real juice here. Giving you the real juice, I should say. So, unpacking. I'm really hoping you get a crazy list card. I just want the chance to pull it and look at it and just... Ooh. You know what? On these next packs, we're going to do a pack examination, too, on each one. Make sure they're looking beautiful and crisp. Let's appreciate this art card here. It's very creepy art card. Look at that. Wow. Who's the artist? Let's appreciate the artist, please. It's a Cloistered Gargoyle by Russ Nicholson. That's a demonic looking gargoyle, y'all. Y'all remember that show when we were kids? Or when people my age were kids? Yeah. Anyways, Gargoyles was pretty awesome when I was growing up. Pretty dark too, actually. But moving on to the pack, we have a nice forest. We'll see if the rare's in front on this one. Nope, it looks like we have an uncommon to start with. Gretchen Titchwillow in a showcase. So you can tap 2, tap a green and a blue, and you can draw a card, and you may put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. Okay, yeah, that's some Simic for you. Simic ain't no gimmick. All right, we're putting that with the cool little, with the cool showcase here. And then now we have our nice 1-drop white instant here. You're ambushed on the road. Now, I'm taking my time to look at these cards because these I feel like are really highlighting Dungeons and Dragons. Again, I've only played 1 campaign, and I don't know if I even finished it, but it was really enjoyable. I know we went every week. And anyways, with this instant, you can choose one. You can make a retreat, return target creature you control to its owner's hand, or you can stand and fight and give the target creature +1/+3. Hand over your loot and no one gets hurt. All right, with a little force in the chest, let's do that. We have a Valor Singer. I'm going to put this up closer to the camera. Sorry if I haven't been doing that before. I'll be a little bit more vigilant. Still new at this, y'all. A Goblin Javelineer. Oh dear, Goblin Javelineer. We have a 1/1 haste, and whenever it becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage to target creature blocking it. Hate only gets you so far. A pointy stick can close the rest of the distance. And that goblin's closing the rest of the distance, as you can see. And then we have that blink dog again. Wild Shape. A 1-drop instant for green. You can choose one. Until the end of the turn, target creature you control has the base power and toughness, becomes that creature type, and gains that ability. And you can make it a 1/3 turtle with hexproof, a 1/5 spider with reach, or a 3/3 elephant with trample. That makes it so indicative of those creature types too. Like generous gift turns creatures into a 3/3 elephant, and then spiders are usually 1-something, usually have a higher toughness and reach. That's just, I like that. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening for 2022 in Magic. Oops. Just had to burp there for a moment. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening in Magic for 2022. So I'm gearing up for that. I know I'm getting rid of a lot of old stock, saving niche cards for my own collection, but really just letting it all go so that I can just, give it all up to the channel, keep things moving here. We have a Druid class. We're going straight to the uncommons with these. That's what I love about set boosters. You never know. And then we have our first dragon. They have one of every color here and then some. So we have our black dragon, putting that in our uncommon pile. Then we have fly. Now, one thing I really love about Magic is that there's cards that literally say what they indicate. So this one's fly. So enchant creature has flying. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, venture into the dungeon. Now that venture into the dungeon ability is nice on top of the fact that it's a 1-drop enchantment that already gives your creature flying. So yes, a win in my book. And then we have our goblin, which is, our rare is a Hobgoblin Bandit Lord. Other goblins you control get a +1/+1. You can tap a red and tap Hobgoblin Bandit Lord. It deals damage equal to the number of goblins entered the battlefield under your control this turn to any target. Zoom up on that because that's freaking awesome. I have a goblin deck myself, and this would go perfect in it, just for the simple fact that I know, like many others who have goblin decks, like you can just make them enter the battlefield pretty much every turn if you have the right mechanics going. So this creature definitely would be a nice addition to that deck. Congratulations to whoever's going to win that. And then we have a Underdark Basilisk, and no set card on this one. Anyways, we have 4 more other chances to get a set card. Putting this in the foil pile. Putting this, I don't know if you want it. Well, it's a token, so I'll set it aside for now, I guess. But you can always let me know in the comments whether I should toss those. Or whoever wins, you can always let me know if you want to keep them. But I know for one of the winners on TikTok, they didn't even want the packs. They just wanted the rares. And I believe that might be an ongoing thing here. Oh, I said I would examine the pack. All right, well, I'll remember to do that on the next one. Just slowly crack this one open like that. Looks like we have another token there. I don't know if they ever corrected the fact that you can see whether you got a set card in the end or not. But let's look at it. Appreciate the art. We have some art to look at. Oh, I'm going too fast. Okay. And we have a Bag of Holding by Evan Fong. Look at the Bag of Holding. That bard's got it all the juice. You see that piece of bread right there? Just a little half-eaten. That's great. All right. We have another forest. Pixie Guide. There we go. We got a nice... Get it closer there. It's not zooming in right. There we go. Pixie Guide. I'm putting that in the showcase pile. Dawnbringer Cleric. Herald of Hater, or Hadar. I want to say Hater because it sounds funnier. Minimus Containment. This was actually really useful in that pre-release I mentioned earlier. And then a blue dragon. We have a black dragon, and we have a blue dragon. Now we just need a red, green, and a white dragon. Put that in uncommons, and then Hunter's Mark. Okay, let me read this real quick. We have a spell that costs 3 less to cast if it targets a blue permanent you don't control. This spell can't be countered. A target creature you control gets a +1/+1 until end of the turn. Then it deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. Interesting. We got some politicking going on with this card. For those of you who like Commander, more casual games, Hunter's Mark. It's for green. Check it out. If you just happen to be listening to this instead of watching it. And then we have a Tiger Tribe Hunter. Okay, that's some text right there. We have more text in the library, but we'll just say that it has pack tactics, okay? That's the name of the ability, is it has pack tactics. Then we have a Steadfast Paladin. Oh man, they're switching it up. So it goes from uncommon to common. And then as one of our followers here mentioned, this is pronounced Boule. So last time I called it Bullet or Bullet, Bulette, and I thought it sounded cool that way, but they actually pointed out that this is Boule. So thank you for commenting that. Thank you for correcting me. Always looking to learn. And then we have a Lair of the Hydra as our rare. Lair of the Hydra. If you control 2 or more other lands, Lair of the Hydra enters the battlefield tapped. You can tap it for green. You can tap a green and an X, and it becomes a Hydra with with an XX, and it's a green Hydra creature. I said it's a green. X can't be 0, of course. It would just die. Then our foil is a half elf monk. And no set card. I really hope one of you get like a doubling cube or just something absolutely ridiculous. It looks like it's a wolf token for that as well. And so we're going to examine the LGS pack here. I said I would do that last time, and I'll try to remember to examine the blister pack, but let's really get into that detail. List card included in 25% of the set boosters. Are you sure about that? 'Cause we haven't done that yet, but again, we still have the odds to play. Let's look at the edges. Oh, that's such a satisfying sound. I could listen to that all day. Yeah, this is definitely a legit pack. Look how clean that is. That was just pinched in right. The factory glue is solid because just take the right amount of pressure. All right. Examine the pack. That was extremely satisfying. We're going to do that more often. Maybe make an ASMR video on pack openings just to hear it unwrap. Who knows? We have really cool art here. What is that? What do we have here? Drider. Oh, wow, this is cool. I haven't seen something like this. It's Drider. Large monstrosity. Challenge 6. Armor class 19. Hit points 123. Speed 30 feet. Climb 30 feet. Attacks are innate spellcasting and spider climb and bite. Wow, that's neat. I didn't see that with the other ones. They usually had a name. That's going in the cool pile right here. America. All right. We have a plains. Almost. Now I think we just need an island. Unless if we have all 5 now. That'll go right here. And then we have a nice uncommon Bruner Battle Hammer. That's some Boros for you. Oh, you may pay 0 rather than pay the equip cost of the first equip ability you activate each turn. That would be nice in any Boros deck. What are you talking about? I mean, any Boros equipment deck, obviously. But, all right, going in the cool showcase pile. Then we have a Hoarding Ogre. Moving on. Spoils of the Hunt. That's all right. And then Eltegard Ranger, human elf ranger. So a human and an elf ranger at some point entered the the Eltegard Ranger entered the battlefield. It gets a 2/2 green wolf creature token. I saved myself from there, from that one. We have Wild Shape, another 1-drop, and oh nope, that's the same 1-drop we saw for green last time. Druid class. I like that they have classes here. Now here's the non-showcase version of Gretchen Titchwillow that we read earlier, which I thought was really cool. Plant what you wish to see grow. Listen for the stories you want to hear told. I love it. Just doing that bard stuff. Although that is a druid. You come to the Knoll camp. Is it not uncommon? Or not an uncommon. We have Deadly Dispute. It's a common, just like Deadly Dispute. Ooh! That's a nice, juicy card. We have Werewolf Pack Leader. Zooming in. Pack Tactics. This one also has Pack Tactics. Now check it out. Whenever it attacks, if you attacked with creatures with total power 6 or greater this combat turn, you draw a card. You can tap 3 and tap a green, and until the end of the turn, it goes from a 3/3 to a 5/3 and gains trample and isn't a human. So, goes all werewolf there. And we have a foil spiked trap. Nice! That just looks cool. You can see them already going, ah! And they're trapped. And no list card. All right, though, but I think we're doing well. I hope we get an old Gnawbone for one of you. That'd be great. Nice foil Lawless Spider Queen or an old Gnawbone. So, moving on, we're going to open the blister pack and examine that in comparison to the set booster that we got from our local game shop. So, yes, very satisfying to look at. I would say extremely similar to the last one. I had to stop because that's so satisfying. Okay, yep, that glue is the same. I like blister packs because they're just more tamper-proof, and I think that's part of the intrigue as a collector is you know that you might be getting a better chance of some juice in a collector or in a blister pack. And some collectors packs, yeah, are actually in blister packs too as well if you buy them alone. Moving on, we have a swamp. Then we have a showcase Manticore. And then I'll just go through some of these. Target creature gets a -11, -11. We have an Eldrazi killer here. Oh, okay. That's cool. We have a Targnar, Demon Fang Null. Legendary creature. Null. Also has Pack Tactics. I'm going to appreciate that. I like that they're keeping up with legendary creatures to give just more possibilities to Commander. It's nice that they do that. Oh, Red Dragon almost completed the challenge. We just need 2 more. Jenny Windseer. Roll a d20. I wish I had one around just to roll for you. Oh, another layer of the Hydra. Wham, wham. We already pulled one of these, but we'll take it. Hopefully one of you can find more than one use for it in a deck. Oh, double rare. Monk class. Okay, redeemed. What do we have here? When this class becomes level 1, level 2, and level 3. Okay. Planar Ally and a Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Groovy. I'm all right with that. Planar Ally is our foil. Let's just do a little foil. Can we get last pack magic for one of you? I just want one of you to walk away with some extra juice. An old Gnawbone, a foiled Eliwick. Something. Anything. This one felt a little easier to open. This was the LGS pack. Hopefully they're not getting from some distributors that are having trouble with their stuff from what I've heard on other parts of the interwebs. I'm sure y'all have heard the news for certain distributors and retailers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we saw something. Yeah! We have a Temple of the Dragon Queen in the Dungeons and Dragon showcase format. So there's a couple different showcase here. We have the showcase like this. And then we have this here. This, I forget what it's called, but geez, that's cool. Temple of the Dragon Queen. Gnarly. Going in the cool showcase pile. Some swarming goblins. Who doesn't love some cool goblins around? Brazen Dwarf. Earth Cult Elemental. Black Dragon. We didn't get a white dragon, y'all. Sorry. Or a green dragon. Choose your weapon. Maybe we will. Bruner Battlehammer. Oh yeah, that same showcase one. The Boros for equipments. and then a +2 mace to give your creature a +2/+2. It's a 2-drop, and it's equipped for 3, but I guess if you're using that cool Boros ability, like Bruner or Battlehammer, that's actually not bad. Whoa! Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, yeah, I ruined that. Sorry about that. We did get a green dragon, though. What the heck? Wow. Okay. So we put the green dragon away. We didn't get a white dragon. We have a Showcase Volo Guide to Monsters as our rare. Again, sorry for dropping that. And a foil Bard class for a rare. Nice double pack. We did not get any list cards from our set packs. I'm really sorry about that, y'all. We're just going to have to keep opening more packs, more set boosters. I know that this new Innistrad set, we're going to be opening more of those set boosters, and I'll be doing giveaways for those as well. I will be doing giveaways for the latest Commander sets as well. I think the next video I'll do, if it's not going to be a dual decks video, it's going to be a Strixhaven ASMR deck building video. So I'll be unpacking a Strixhaven box that I have, and I'll essentially be doing upgrades that I pre-intended and then just adding them there, and you'll just be able to see. I won't be saying much. It'll just be time spent listening to cards being shuffled and me whispering to myself how great this idea is, or reading the cards. So stay tuned. I'll announce the winner now. All right, now the winner of our last Adventures in the Forgotten Realms opening is Young Bear. I didn't, the spelling's a bit different, but you'll find Young Bears in the comments in one of my last videos. I'll be going ahead and reaching you. Or if you see this, go ahead and just DM me on the back end of my channel or send me an email. Either way, we'll link up and I'll go ahead and send you out those, or that bundle opening. So again, I hope everyone had a great viewing. I hope everyone has a great week. I'll see you next week. I'll think of something to do. But I appreciate every one of you, and all of you are amazing people. You're all beings of light, and you're all valued. So I'm going to end my turn there. And again, just leave a comment if you want to win this pack, or if you want to win this these pack openings from today. Just leave a comment, and as long as you're in the U.S. or Canada and 18 or over, we'll get you that winning there. So again, I pass. Have a great day. I end my turn.